Hey, people. How y'all doing? This is No Chaser TV. Monday. We're having fun on Monday. I'm No Chaser TV. I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. Welcome back. As you see, I did invest in an apparatus, but I'm still not using it. So for today, it's still for us purposes only. As a matter of fact, I got no fake ass bitch. This guy got one. TKC, the rundown, no clock. We're here on time, but this one apparatus. That being said, make sure that you guys like, comment, subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you guys will know when we're going to be going live for new shows. Thank you for all the new subscribers over the weekend. Hey, how y'all doing? Hey, people. Hey, everybody down to the X and the Twitter, as whatever it's called. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's my Tori B. Please.
Yes. How y'all doing? I can't read.
I got it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. You took long. D, go ahead and say something to people.
Hello, my loves. I'm back. Miss y'all.
You are highly this. I think I was eating turkey up about, but so we can.
What was that?
Here,
what was that? No, I didn't.
I ate you up for the both of us.
That is a whole lie.
Go
ahead, Chase. Go ahead.
Well, guys, let's get into it. Thank you. Let's go ahead and get into it. Demissio's backstage. Everybody's in the group chat. We're streaming right now on X. Our TikTok is TikToking, girlfriends. If you're not following the No Chaser TV TikTok, you're missing out because that's why our teas are spilled. Okay. And let's get right into the review of this particular show. Let me go ahead and make sure I'm centered. I'm not.
Well, now you are.
Of that week.
Yes, like will leave us. D, do me a favor and tell the people what you've been thinking. I'm gonna step away really quickly, get the microphone out of the way. But give us your thoughts on the last couple of weeks that you've been because we did these episodes last week. So your thoughts on the whole Martell, Marceau, Tisha ordeal. Just tell us what you've been thinking these last couple episodes, and we'll get right into this episode.
Okay.
Review, okay.
Okay. All right. So to start, of course, the whole situation that went down between Marceau, Martell, and Tisha, I thought it was disgusting of Martell doing his norm. To even bring Tisha in that, I thought, typical of Martell, as I call him, Leisure Suit. I expect nothing less than what he did. And of course, it's still dragging out, as we can see in real daytime. So do I expect any different? No. Do I believe the receipts that they have on him? Yes. Oh, Leisure Suit. Boy, you be leisuring in these streets, I see. But as far as the whole college thing that he even tried to throw out at Tisha, I mean, she was if she did, she was in college. Who cares? Who cares? This was prior to marriage. I don't know why he thought he was doing something or hitting something when it came to that. And then when it comes to Marceau and the receipts behind Marceau, I mean, for me, until the person actually comes out and says that that's what it is, I don't believe it because they've proven nothing. There's whispers about somebody that exists, but until I see them talking about it, I don't believe it. Which means if it is true, Marceau takes care of whatever he got going on. And so they know how to keep your hoes happy. He know how to do that. So kudos to you if that's what you're doing. And I do not condone cheating. I'm just saying he has somebody that ain't running a mouth if it's true. That's my only point there. When it came to Mel, I think with the whole grilling Trish, I said from jump that she should have been honest and told her up front. I knew that would be a thing for Mel, and naturally so, because who wants to be around somebody that has been somewhere possibly that, belong to them and you're around in my personal space. And y'all already know I'm not a male fan, but I'm not a male hater either. So I feel like right is right, wrong is wrong. And at the end of the day, I feel like that's disgusting of Trish as a woman, which is why she does not give authentic. She just very much so a pick me is what I get from her. And I can't wait to even discuss this week's episode that we just witnessed when it came to her and the whole Ken situation of it all. Let me see. Am I missing anything, Tori B?
Yeah. What about Destiny?
Destiny is always on the wrong side of history when it comes to speaking up for the truth. She had time to correct Martell doing what he was doing best because it was her event. And let's say, even if you don't want it to get out about the two of you having possible.
Yep, and that's what I wanted you to say because Chase thought I made it up.
Yeah, if it's true, if it is true, I don't know if it is true.
All right, so let me remind everybody. During the what was it? The little games that they after musical chairs, Destiny and Martell had some words, not bad words, but like, you know, them being jovial and, you know, checking each other. And Martell was like, oh, musical chairs is not a manly game anyway. And she was like, that's little D energy. And Destiny was like, well, then you should have won this. And he was like, shit, don't let me start because your man is here. Because you know what me and you did. And I was like, did he really say that? And her mouth was wide open. Like, did you really just say that on camera? Like, yep.
He did.
And so everybody did not peep that. Somebody else told me about it and I rewatched it and I was like, how did I miss that?
I didn't miss it.
Right. And so I wanted Chase thought he was like, you making this? No, I didn't make it up. I saw it. I heard it.
Yeah.
And so Mel put this out there and she was not wrong.
Yep.
That's all I got to say.
Yep.
I'm going to just leave it at that. I told you that bitch was trifling.
She is.
Right.
I still don't agree with the way her ex-husband does things because they have a kid. I don't agree with that. He gives me sus. So I don't agree with how he moves at all. He moves like a bitch.
But who are we talking about? I'm sorry, guys.
Destiny's ex-husband.
Oh, LeBaric. Okay, I don't know about LeBaric, but what you said that I said that you were making that you said that I said that you said that you had said that I said was wrong, I guess, apparently.
No, D caught the same thing between Destiny and Martell that I caught.
What was
it was true
that they had sex.
Who?
It's out there. It's alleged that they have, but he made a statement on the show.
Wait, I'm asking who?
Martell with Destiny.
Martell and who, baby?
Destiny. I just said Destiny.
Thank you. I just got back on stage, so I don't know who you talking about. Okay, so it is allegedly confirmed by LeBaric?
No, by Martell.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Well, let's get on into it. Thank you so much, D, for D's Corner. We sincerely miss you here. Glad to have you back. But let's go ahead and get into the episode, okay, Divas?
Okay, love.
And D started it off right. You said something about, I heard you going off about that daggone
Trisha and
Mel and LaTrisha. Yes, I heard you going off about Mel and LaTrisha. And we started the episode with Trisha agreeing with Mel that she should have said something herself first before going on a girls trip curated by Melody. So hopefully they'll put that to bed. She knew she was wrong, trifling, tacky, and everything else in between for going on a girls trip and sleeping with me. Allegedly, I don't know. Matter of fact, production, what you got? Allegedly, thank you. Oh no, go and give me allegedly production. Girl, we got production. So let me just tell y'all while we're getting this together. So I had to move this and get this reconfigured. I got a brand new microphone. Thank you guys so much. It's very expensive, and I think I figured out. I don't know. gonna have to figure it out because you can hear the audio, but my hosts can't hear the audio. So I did a couple of recordings that were dropped throughout the week solely with the microphone and me solo. So you'll hear that in great quality. When I say the quality is quality, okay. But they can't hear me, so I gotta work that out now. I gotta go look on YouTube how to make your calls preview when you want a nice microphone. That be nothing. All right. So there's that, and that is why we're after the hour TKC because we're all here on time. But thanks, I really appreciate you guys for rocking with us. Thank you guys. We are almost to 1,000 subscribers. Can y'all believe that?
Whoop whoop.
I'm probably get sent out. All right. Anyway, and the TikTok is just double over. It's just anyway. Let's get to this review. Let me just before I get this review, can I just say that I got a story to tell. I'm gonna be quick because I have to give it to you long and slow. I'll be quick. So, I'm gonna just say this, right? I know I'm good, and I know y'all good. That's why y'all up here with me. If y'all wasn't good, you wouldn't be up here with me. You know what I'm saying? But I know I'm good, right? And I'm like, damn, I feel like my talent that I feel like I have within myself is not meeting, like the numbers not meeting the talent. The numbers not meeting the talent. The money not meeting the talent. All I know is the money not meeting the talent. And I just was kind of like in my head and yeah, I was comparing myself to people who have like public platforms, like producers and people who are doing this for 20 years, right? And it's like, girl, you in your circle and radius and those who know you, but you're good at this. The public at large does not know that, and so it is going to take you some time to get there. And because I had a disconnect with that, right? I kind of was like getting down on myself and feeling like I wasn't cut out. And it's not that I'm not cut out for anything that I set out to do in my life. It's that greatness takes time, divas.
Yes,
so that's
it
what
does.
to you. Not just about me, but just in general. Whatever y'all doing out there, divas, that you're doing and you feel like it's not the accolade is not meeting the acclaim or whatever, the accolade, I don't know. It'll eventually meet. Those two continents will meet. You know how the girls had it and the continents sometimes. You how you getting that the two continents don't meet. Sometimes they do meet. And eventually it will meet. But until that time, I'm grateful for you, Tori B. Thank you so much. I'm grateful for you down there, D. I'm grateful for you back there, Jamicio. I'm grateful for TKC putting clocks up and embarrassing me to all these new people watching. And I'm grateful for everybody else in the group chat and everyone who subscribed. As it looks, I'm grateful. With that being said, y'all finna get the old me because a couple of bitches to cuss out. Let's get to business. Let's get to the business at hand. So Trisha says that she doesn't believe that Mel, and I just want to say before I move forward, I'm sorry, you guys. I love y'all.
Oh.
Okay.
After you done cussed us out.
That's all you got cussed out. But after you, I mean, if I don't cuss you out, I love you. Come on.
All right, well, I got you. I'm gonna cuss you out later. Go ahead.
Sweetie, don't set yourself, D. That's all I got. Don't set yourself up. I just got done showing you up on happy hour. Now you want me to show you one day?
Your face is delusional. He been taking losses since we spoke.
TKC, tell the people in the group chat. Did I not tell that ass up on bed? I am. Anyway, Trisha said that
no, you got toe up.
Trisha said that she doesn't believe that Mel doesn't care because she agrees that she asked Latricia about Martell. She didn't care. She wouldn't have asked in the first place. So Trisha says that although they're cool, she does not necessarily believe that Melody didn't care in the first place and was just putting her in the pressure cooker in the hot seat. Because if you don't care about the man, why you keep asking me about the man? Ooh, bitch. D, please tell me. Ooh, now did she have a point on that one? Or is she reaching?
She didn't, because whether I care or not about the man, girl, let's be real. You in her face. So, I mean, and you're in her space. Come on now. Don't do that. In any other situation, yeah, she would definitely have a point. She would definitely have a point. But no. But it was a good one. It was a good read.
To be very, did she have a point? No.
No. As a
Thank
woman,
you. I'm gonna say this. Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead, Diva.
as a woman,
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if that's my ex-husband. That's still the father of her kids. If there was an overlap, now I got another reason to put my foot in his ass. Number one. Number two is I don't care how long ago it was. Number two is I don't want no fake ass bitch in my face. And all
You
up
think
in
she
my
would have?
face. And smiling in my face, knowing damn well this was gonna come out. Trisha not very smart. I'm gonna just say it like that. Pull me to the side and address me as a woman. Hey, this is going around. We on a trip together. I don't want no ill will, so I brought it to you first before they brought it up at the table. And that's what Melody said, and she's absolutely correct. You don't walk around being a snake ass bitch like that. Mm-mm.
Well, tap me in, Diva, because see, my question to that is, if that's the case, do you care? Because Mel said she didn't care. So if you don't care, what you asking about?
She care.
That's what's Trisha's point. Not that you can't question me because you're no longer with this man. A point was you said that you don't care.
She care.
So if you don't care,
Why
are you asking? You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. She care. But she should care.
Yeah.
She care.
She absolutely 100, 1,000%.
It was just the wrong messenger.
She definitely care. It's just that I think Mel does herself a disservice saying that she don't care about shit when she be caring about shit.
Yeah.
That's what
I think she don't want it to seem like she cares when it comes to Martell, when it's the principle that she actually cares about, which is what she should have made clear. I don't believe she cares anything related to him.
Right.
It's more on you're in my space. And as a woman, like I can care less at this point when it comes to him. Typical. She's already found out about others, but you're in my space, ma'am. Why wouldn't you tell me? She cared. Yeah. She should have said that. I wouldn't have let Trish off like that. Nah, Trish should just be quiet.
I'm thinking she's going to gather that reunion.
I hope so. I hope she gathered.
Maybe they'll back.
Maybe she gather her in that ponytail.
But she don't do it. Reunion. Do it. I know that's right. Martell meets up with Chris and Nell. Chris brings up the fact that Marceau and Martell were going back and forth, and they both now echo the same sentiments and basically is F the other side. And Martell says Marceau started. Chris thinks that they both were wrong, and Nell really feels that Martell was wrong for bringing Tisha into it because she had nothing to do with this situation and did not involve herself in any way that will cause Martell to react the way he did to her. Martell echoes a different sentiment and says that Tisha inserted herself into the drama, and he brings up I don't even know how many years because the seasons is what throwing me off. He brings up something from 6 or 7 years ago at this point, basically stating that Tisha inserted herself into their marital issues, being him and Melody, and that she is a major cause of what went wrong in the relationship. He says that he does not know if Tisha is the reason, if Tisha's meddling and bringing up the BMWs and everything that she did back in season 1 and 2 is the cause of them potentially getting a divorce. But even before I finish, because I don't even know where I'm at on this, but let me just get Marcella to give it to me real quick, and I'm going to give it out to me. Production. Let me get a piece real quick. Thank you, Diva. Let me tell you something, Martell. Okay? You are the reason why she got a fucking divorce, you idiot. There's no heaven, hell, jail cell, nothing nobody could do to keep up from somebody who ain't gonna leave you, okay? Unless you are the reason why. So it doesn't matter what is brought up. She brought up your actions because she brought up something you did. So had you not bought girl a match BMW, there will be nothing to throw on your wife's face. Okay? So stop it. And then I'm really just like gagging because has he felt like this the whole time and there's never been a dress? Is this immediately something that he's bringing to the camera, bringing to the forefront to evade accountability for him bringing Tisha? Y'all know how we feel about Tisha. Everybody feel okay about Tisha. Everybody do. But Tisha, in my opinion, if I'm being honest, if I'm keeping it 100, she did not deserve to be dragged in to Martell and Marceau mess. It should have been left for them. See, Tori B, please quickly tell me what you're thinking about it because that really grabbed my gears. I don't even know where else the rest of that. That was their scene, and that was it. That's all. Basically, Martell now is blaming Tisha for contributing to the divorce. When if you didn't do shit, there would be nothing for her to talk about. Tori B, please.
So yeah, very shady of the producers to find the footage of Tisha mentioning that damn BMW. But mind
she
you,
did it though. She was on.
no,
Wait, bring us out real quick. Bring us out. Bring us out, production. Production learning on the job tonight, y'all. Come on. Bring us out. Bring out. Because I still stand by my assertion that did not equate in their argument. People did
no,
that wrong in their argument.
no, I agree.
Wrong in the argument for bringing that up. Let me just be clear. People was dead ass wrong for bringing that up in the argument with Mel. However, to relate that to the reason why you got a divorce is some bullshit.
It is. It is. And I would say, I mean, it wasn't the breaking point. Y'all split up and y'all got back together. She really ain't get rid of his, he really ain't get rid of his ass until after she done got pregnant again and gave birth to Sugar Mama. So for me, it's just like for him to even think of putting that out there, like she probably socked him in the eye because of Tisha, what Tisha said. I know, listen, I don't put my hands on men, but you buying another chick a BMW out of the money that we bring in together, you lost your M&F in mind. Like, no, I'm sorry. That's so maybe it's Melody went upside his head a couple times every time Tisha said something. And maybe that's what really triggered him. Like, oh, that's what. But either way, Martell, you was dead ass wrong. This is how you know that man is a narcissist and he has never taken accountability for anything in his life. And I would say Miss Marlene is the reason for that. I blame Miss Marlene. She enables that grown ass man in ways I have never seen. I'm sorry, Miss Marlene, it's your fault.
I agree. Y'all already know how I feel about Leisure Stu and his dumb comments. I thought that was a waste of screen time, but we know he needs the money. Next. Why are we still on me? Y'all want me to say something else about Leisure Stu? Uh-oh, you muted.
That was very, very interesting for him to even. It's just, but I'm not surprised. Why are we surprised?
We're not. We expect nothing less from him. I mean, to even bring her in that, it's honestly, it's comical. But like I said, it was a waste of screen time, but we know he needs the money.
You know what? There's something else I wanted to get your take on.
Okay.
Do you remember when I think they were in, this is the other episode, Martell and Destiny was talking and basically they was talking about the respectfully cheating. Mm-hmm. And basically Destiny admitted that she also asked Tisha about the same thing. Mm-hmm. And Martell was like, yeah, she was in it too. Mm-hmm. And She was like, but she said that's not true. So it's okay when from when Tisha says she don't do that, but it's not okay when Mel say that.
Well, see, her mind is already dead set on whatever she believed from what she experienced with Mel versus she didn't have that experience with Tisha. She wasn't involved with Tisha drama. She only asked Tisha questions after the fact. But when the whole Arion thing was happening, she was friends with Mel. So, I mean, according to her, that's from her experience is why she believes that. I can't argue with that because I'm not her. So
I find it strange that Martell told you about these two women,
but I mean, it's Martell.
I mean, I don't believe
but
it.
She was around for Mel going through that.
I get it, but let's be clear here. Mm-hmm. The audience was like, she taught that woman how to respectfully cheat. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, nah, she ain't do that. I was like, and then it comes out that he said it about both of them. Now I don't believe nothing he said. Now I know that's bullshit.
Well, nobody should believe anything that Martell says, but I cannot say that that was not Destiny's experience because now her timeline, I would agree when it comes to there is nothing I need to talk to Ariana about as far as I already know where you live. We've already discussed that. I've already pulled up on you. Like, there ain't too many conversations we finna have from jump. That's just me. That's just, I don't have the mindset to deal with that. That's me. So to hear that she was around and ready to roll up with Mel and all that kind of stuff. I mean, I understood why she would feel that way if you on that type of time. However, she wasn't there for Tisha's thing. So she can only go off of what Tisha is saying and what Martell is saying, which is why she didn't believe Martell because Tisha told her different. She was privy to that with Mel. I have to be fair because it wasn't like a hearsay like with Tisha.
I don't know. That's very interesting.
I mean, it's facts because Mel said she was around. So she just didn't agree that she ever made it a respectfully cheap thing. She didn't agree with that.
So, with that said,
all right, you guys. I saw someone saying that there was some connection issues on my end, so I'm getting those worked out. While I'm getting those worked out, I'm going to be black screen, but we're going to move forward with the show until I get this worked out. So I do apologize about the technical difficulties, but I do thank y'all for being patient and rocking with me through them. So that was Martell and Chris.
You sound much better, by the way.
Thank you. Martell is on a bunch of bullshit. So that's that. Ken meets with a friend, and Ken is tired of bouncing around Marquez's feelings. He calls Marquez mentally unstable. And Ken feels like Marquez's coming around is an act to get rid of Ken, which is what I wrote. I rewound it back to make sure it made sense. And I just oh boy. Okay. The papers should be done within a week, and he told Trisha when she gets the papers done, he is getting a ring, jokingly, but he dead ass serious. Ken is at his wits' end, and is going to go ahead and give it one more shot. Excuse me, you guys, with Marquez in regards to their relationship. Now, Destiny visits Latricia and the notary, then arrives out of the blue, and Trisha signs her divorce papers in front of Destiny without telling the bitch that she was going to do so. Let me tell y'all something. I'm really walking in this era of my life where I know better, so I do better. Because the things that I would have said about these people does not align with me knowing better and doing better. You can go ahead and bring me off because I'm not on camera, so you can just keep it solo. Yeah, thank you. You can keep it like that. Thank you. I appreciate it though, Diva. Um, the things that I want to say and the way I want to talk about these people and knowing better and doing better. If this was not cancel culture, the things that I would be calling these people, but I'm just trying to be nice and polite about it because Ken is at his wit's end. You have to have wits to have an end. You see what I'm saying? And I have wits, and I am at my end. Ken, not so much. But Destiny asks if they are going to plan a wedding now that she's going to go ahead and sign these papers that she didn't know that she was doing in front of the girl, And Trisha says, "Hold up, swole up. What you mean? Wait. Ain't nobody said nothing about getting divorced to get married again. Ain't nobody tell me nothing about that. So, Diva, you got the wrong one." Which I also think is interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. So anyway, Trisha says that Destiny says that Trisha will have a grieving period for her marriage, and Trisha says that she's already lost Marquez years ago, so she's actually over the grieving period and she's happy. And then she does state that she is mad at Ken for being super respectful throughout this whole process and not causing additional stress to her. Put it on somebody. Let them talk, because I'm gonna be upset. Because that'll piss me off. Put it on somebody and get to talking.
And then he put it on me. Okay, so y'all already know I told y'all I had something for her. This whole scene was weird and it was very unsettling for many reasons. One, I've been through a divorce, so I do agree with Destiny. You are going to have a grieving period, and you're going to have it for quite some time because it is the end of the road for something. It's one thing to still be legally bind to someone, but you all are not together. You are separate, living separate lives, doing whatever you want to do. But now that is no longer the case. There is proper documentation there. That's why you're not interested in getting married so soon, or even at all, because I don't believe she wants to marry Ken at all. But that's why she's not interested, because she knows that now this is a sense of freedom. I can freely do what I want to do liberally. But why wouldn't you tell Destiny that you had this lady coming over there so you can sign your paper? What is wrong with her is what I want to know. Something's wrong with Trish. For real, for real. Something's wrong with her. Something wrong with her. And that's why nobody stay with her. She's like, she's not there. Is it weed? Can we say that?
You can say weed.
Okay. Yeah. It gotta be, because something's off. Maybe it's, I don't know. Maybe she was off Cicero, like Lillian Lloyd said, with a needle in her arm. I don't know, but something's off. Something's off with her. And I'm sick of her, and I'm sick of Ken too. I'm sick of him too.
What you thinking, Tori? Because I think I got this camera fixed, and as soon as you get done, I got a couple bitches I want to cuss. I'm hot. That'll piss me off tonight. Yeah, I'm hot.
All right. So what I will say is, I don't care about these two no more. Okay, because that lady need to go see a therapist. Bad. Oh damn, Chase.
Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
I apologize.
She don't need to be married. Oh. She don't need to be married. She needs to go see a therapist. I'm good now. Okay.
Yeah.
That lady, she and that man is delusional too. Cause why are you sitting here? And she wrong for not telling this man she don't want to be married. Why is she acting like a child? I just can't be bothered.
No, I'm not related to Miss Van.
They asked you, was you related to who?
What man?
To this man?
Miss Van.
That's right. Am I in frame? Am I in focus? Girl.
Yeah, you no in the middle. Yeah, right there. You got not that way, the other way.
Let me tell y'all something, okay? Let let me tell y'all something, okay? Oh, I done sat down and I want to get my phone so I can make sure. First of all, Ken, no, let me just get her first. Well, because give me my, you know what? Shit, it's been unprofessional all night anyway tonight. Y'all have to deal with it this way. Shit. I want to make sure I got this right. Ken meets with a friend, and Ken is tired of bouncing around Marquez's feelings. He calls Marquez mentally unstable. First of all, you fucked up for that. Why would you go on national television and say that when you courting a mentally unstable person? So if you courting a mentally, ooh, fuck it. Y'all gonna be mad at me tonight, and that just is what it is. If you courting a mentally unstable, does that make you mentally unstable? Because what you're doing involved with it anyway. If he mentally unstable, she can string two sentences together. She can't even do that, and you sitting here trying to court her.
Right.
What that make you? I don't like Ken. That's where I'm at with this. I'm not in the middle. I'm all the way to the side. Oh, I got further out. Okay. Okay.
I
don't like Ken. I don't like Ken. I don't like Ken. I don't like him. I don't like him. I don't like him, y'all. I don't like him. I don't like him. I don't like him. Then Destiny goes to visit Latricia. Trisha, that's something you tell somebody. Hey, girl, come over here because I'm excited. I'm going to sign my divorce papers. I know you've been through a divorce, so maybe you can help me process these emotions. I don't know, girl. Come over here, have a drink. I'm going to sign these divorce papers. You surprised her with that? The elevator's on, but nobody's going. The elevator's not going to the top floor. You know what they call people like Latricia? Hey, production, bring me out. You know what they call people like Latricia? Because I'm trying to be polite about it. A limp noodle. That's the temperature of a room. I tell you that. The lights are on, but nobody's home. Like, huh? What? Destiny was about to throw the fuck up, and I don't blame her. Like, what? So you just gonna sign it? I don't even know. You're like, oh. Okay. So then she does that, which is utterly mortifying, and I would be embarrassed to film a scene and not let the person know this is what I'm doing. Unless it's my good friend, I know my friend down for anything. So my friend showed me, girl, guess what came over here today? And I'm gonna call her and do it now. You know, like they're just not like that to do that. I just thought that was super weird for her to move in the way that she moved regarding those papers. She is different. Now I understand what you guys are saying about marriage and divorce. But the thing about it that I didn't like from not that I didn't like from Destiny, I won't say I didn't like. Destiny said it once, let it go. You're gonna mourn your divorce. Oh no, I'm not. I'm not gonna mourn my divorce. Okay, girl. What else going on?
She was trying to be a supportive friend.
She was, but here's the thing about people. I'm not gonna. You can't like. If at this point it looked like after you say it once and the person pushes back, maybe you approach the subject again, and then if they push back again, you let it go. Because now at this point, you run the risk of looking like you're pushing your experience onto the person as opposed to just speaking and lending to your experience. You never know. She said she mourned it years ago. Maybe she don't care. Maybe you just don't know. Just say, well, if you need me, I'm here then. How about that?
Yeah.
Because it kind of came off like eventually, after so much back and forth about it, like you're gonna be just as miserable as I was. That's just how it came off. That's how I read it. I could be wrong.
We all mourn separation though.
We do, but we mourn it differently.
True. That's how I know it's coming. Because we all experience it.
Yeah. Here's my thing. Why you ain't celebrate this with Ken?
I know. That's what I was thinking. That was my thought.
Ooh. Oh, she don't want to be with that man.
No, she doesn't.
She don't want to be with. Oh, we got a super chat. Can someone read that, please?
Super sticker, always that girl, number 1. 99.
She's an Aquarius. Whoop, whoop.
Thank you. Is that her name? Always that girl number 1?
Yes.
What did she say? Oh, she sent a sticker. Thank you so much. Always that girl number 1. And not the number what? 2. I know that's right. We appreciate your support. You don't know, check the TV. Y'all know I've had some difficulties today, but I apologize about that. We'll get through it. But I'm just going to keep it a buck with you. Like, God, I don't want to talk like how I just want to just let loose for one night. I really do. Can I let loose tonight real quick while we got a little bit of time left?
Don't do it.
Don't do it?
Mm-mm.
No, we got to move along.
That girl dumb as a box of rocks. I'm sick of the bullshit.
We all agree.
It's now 2 seasons and going into a brand new year of bullshit. I can't do it. I can't do it. Don't bring her back. Do not bring her back.
She's a child. She's very childlike.
Yeah.
I'm never that girl to be like, well, I am that girl to bring her back. Don't bring her back.
Yeah.
Don't bring her back. Don't bring her back. And then she said that she is upset that Ken is choosing to be her piece.
Right.
Get your dumb ass on from this.
Which is why Heavenly said that she didn't climb Martell because she likes that toxicity. She enjoys
toxicity.
Yep.
Can't get a word out.
That's damaged.
Put that dinner good back on the shelf and find you something else to do, Ken. Oh, and who was that man he was with? Because baby sent him this way.
Baby.
Anyway, Marcel sent him this way. Marcel is people in the comments saying, I haven't been able to read the comments. Oh, we got another one before we move on, guys. You ready to read that?
LC Charmed, enjoying this live.
Whoop,
Thank
whoop. Thank you.
I am just all over the place. We appreciate it. But y'all read me some comments because we haven't even interacted with other people tonight because my cameras have been doing my two all night. I can't use my brand new mic. I wanted to. I mean, my brand new mic. I can want it.
I only have one comment I want to address. I don't know this band. I don't know Mel. I don't know any of them. But that comment is so funny to say that I look like Miss Van's little sister.
Who said that?
LC Charm. It's probably because I don't have on any makeup either. But baby, I'm glad they're not ugly people. But thank you.
Yes, because I hate that. Yes. Do it, Chase. Oh my God, it would be you, TKC. Do it, Chase. No, they supposed not to do it. I don't know how to dumb, so I ain't gonna say nothing else. I just think that is the most dysfunctional thing I've ever heard, and I think it's because, man, I want to say something so bad.
No, we gotta move to the next scene.
I want to say it.
We gotta move to the next scene.
Oh yeah, we do.
We gotta move to the next scene. We know.
We moving on. Okay, we moving on. Lord. Mark goes with Tisha and tells her that Mel is coming, and she's surprised because she didn't know anything about it, and that's because Mel didn't text her. She texted her man. Now, what did y'all think about that? Because I don't remember the arrangement. I don't know what the arrangement is. But as a wife, I'd be both people asking. I'm not here for it. Just very quickly, what y'all thought? I don't like that.
Don't text my man.
Don't text my man.
Don't text my man.
Text us. We're in a cast, so I get it.
Yep.
Text us.
Yep. Mel always doing shady, slick stuff.
Mel always doing stuff, D, that she don't want
nobody. Your Scorpio sister.
No, let me get it out. She always, thank you. Don't come here. She always doing stuff that she don't want nobody to do to her.
That's right.
That's true. That's a Scorpio thing.
Sorry, I'm gonna edit that out. Women Scorpios are completely different from male Scorpios. So
I would say those are the Drake Scorpios. The real petty.
Drake is October, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not me, Diva. I don't move like that. I don't do things for people I don't want to do. That's not how I roll. Anyway, so Mel stops by. And, they get to talking about what happened at the game day or field day or whatever it's called at this point. And she lets them know that Martell texted her, telling them they was talking shit. They didn't think that she would hear it. Word to Gwen Stefani. But she ain't gonna holler back, girl. and she wanted to know what exactly was said before she fed into Martell. Because first of all, Martell is not supposed to be texting her in the first place.
Period.
So the fact that he texts her this, that's what I forgot to touch on. Martell is just, baby, just say you miss your man. Martell down so bad. That's the definition of down on your luck, back against the wind, trying to make it no way to win. Because you saw this as an opportunity to get back in Mel's good graces when you could just stay away. It's over. They both agreed, all parties agreed that, once they explained to Mel what happened, that Martell is nothing but a liar, and now she feels they believe her now because Mel chose to stay silent during their divorce and separation process and let Martell run his mouth to anybody who would listen and create the narrative for their relationship. But now that she's finally speaking, everyone believes her. Tori B, did you agree with the fact that Mel kept her mouth silent during and after the divorce proceedings, as well as amongst the group, and let Martell create a narrative? How did you feel about that?
Yeah, what really annoyed me was it felt like the group did not really support Mel after their divorce, or really still try to get them to like be together. And Mel was like, no. And it just was like, even as viewers, Martell has stalked Mel when she was on a date. He called, at that point, they were still married, but they were separated and started the divorce. And he called her a hoe on television. Like, for me, what else is it going to take for you guys to really support this woman who, now is a single woman with 4 kids? And this man was just being an ass and a narcissist. And now you only believe her now because he's doing the shit to y'all.
Dee?
Martell has been doing this, and in my opinion, when we go back to when they first separated and she was pregnant with Sugar Mama, they were separated at the reunion, and they were Team Hope against everybody. Now, I'm not going to forget that. So they led the charge with the rest of the cast. We can't forget that. And a lot of times that's which is why he texted her. He texted her so that they could unite, regardless of what he's done, because he's accustomed to them doing that. That's been their dysfunction. I have to go back to that. So it's like you don't want to involve yourself in something you've already been involved in some way prior to. So I think everybody was being cautious, not so much as being on his side. He was already tagging them before this. So Mel just said, I'm not going to be your superwoman this time.
All right, I understand that. He's used to the super twins uniting, but it's uniting on something like their children, uniting on something that is actually, in their minds, collectively true. Because it's up to interpretation whether or not you believe whatever they united on in the past was true or whatever. They both agreed that it was true, but in this case, it was a blatant lie.
Mm-hmm.
So now you're attempting to be manipulative in your movements, and that's just not a good stance to have when you're trying to regain someone's trust. Because if they had been talking about her, he would have regained her trust by letting her know and say, hey, I know we got a lot going on, but I don't stand for this. So how you want to handle it? Because I was present, and no matter what happened, I won't let them do the mother of my children this way. Whatever, right? But that's the case. Okay, go ahead and bring me out, Diva. Thank you so much. All right, Diva is working tonight, girl. They got over here like this and over here like that and over here like this. You know how you live, shawty? All right, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and turn the notification bells on for our channel moving forward. We're hot on 1,000 subscribers, and so that's what we're looking for. So if you like what you see throughout all of this chaos tonight, go ahead and like and comment and share and subscribe and do all of the things. Our No Chaser TV TikTok is on and popping. Our social media is on and popping. You can find us for live tweets during the shows. And I actually think I'm going to go ahead and let the girls get in on it and let them live tweet from the account too during certain shows, even though I'm sure I won't agree with most of it. But hey, we're a team here. Was that a hit at you directly, Torby?
I don't really care. I've gone viral a couple times, so I don't.
About what? See, I didn't say you want to go viral, D, but did I say that? I just said I'm going to probably agree with you.
Oh well.
But you just do, and you have a phone. Girl, oh,
We've been tussling.
I see. Her.
Did I say she want to go viral? I said that.
I'm just letting you know, Diva.
Like, you don't let me know, Diva. I see you. We follow each other. I likes and I retweets it when I agree with it.
Whoever David is, I do agree with you. He said, unpopular opinion. Mel and Martell are similar people. She just hides it well. I agree. And I've been.
Our first hit talk, we call it hit talk because we got hits going on most of the time. Our first hit talk is from Dee. Dee gave us our first hit talk because she said that. Now people
lit into me, baby, and I didn't care.
Whatever. Woo, wee, girl, Dee. She took one for the team, but thank you, girl, because you got us jumping. Like,
that's all you got to do. Say something about Mel, and they finna come in like the beehive, baby.
Yeah, I thought Tori B was gonna hop on her square and come get you too.
She loves me, so I don't even be worried about it. We just talk our trash.
I just said it too. She gonna bite into it. She ain't bite on it. All right, Kim and Tisha are hosting a party for the oldest son, and Marquez arrives and introduces himself to everyone as people typically do when it's about their child. He introduces himself to everyone, and Ken is already upset, saying that he thinks that this is his house. He says that as Marquez is now corralling all of the men around to take a shot.
That was funny.
Yeah.
Just very briefly, we're going to expound on it, but if he was the father of my stepson or of my girlfriend's son, and this is our home, I would want him to feel welcome to foster an environment of peace, as Ken said that he is doing for Latricia, even though she hates it. And so him leading a toast for his biological son's birthday is something that on this particular night, I would allow to happen. Mm-hmm. And I wouldn't go on confessional and make sideways comments about it. I thought that was in poor taste in my opinion. I know we may not always agree. That's fine. I just thought, in my opinion, if you're a bigger person, be the bigger person. Mm-hmm. If it don't bother you, then why are you telling us?
Right.
Mm-hmm. So now I'm clocked onto you too.
All
peaceful as you say you are.
All three of them is crazy as hell.
All three of them deserve each other.
All three of them. All three of them are out of pocket.
And it's given maybe something has happened.
Yeah, since that, I just didn't feel like the confessional fit the action. He came in, he introduced what you want him to do, come in and sit in the corner. Well, there goes the old man Joe. You don't want him to, God dang, no, leave him down. You don't pay for him to get there because you got to let us know you pay for everything. You don't pay for him to come on down to the thing. Now you don't want him to enjoy himself and revel in his family. Come on now. I'm on to you, Ken. Something about Ken ain't right. Anywho, Ken says that Marquez acts like this is his home. And Ken says Marquez doesn't have control anymore over his family environment. And it's because of Ken. And so there's resentment there. He isn't thinking about their issues ever. And Marquez needs to grow up. I like the pop calling the kettle black. Marquez then tells the men that he is triggered, the men that he just met 5 seconds ago, by the way, that he is triggered by Ken because Ken is now the man of the house and he needs some advice. my advice would be, if you want to be the man of that particular house, you shouldn't have left. Now, Chris says he just met him, and it's weird, but everybody knows Chris for being a mentor, so he can't be surprised when people want him to use his services.
Hey, Chris.
Right.
I like Chris. Huh?
I was like, what?
You fine. Damn. Chris is a fine older man. I don't know what it got into me, but y'all, I'm kind of liking like guys that like look great today. Great. Oh my God, does that mean I'm getting older?
Baby, I've been doing that. I'm married 15 years older.
Oh.
Don't sit on the mountain. So then Marquez tells the gentleman that Ken slid on Latricia in 2017, and they talked about it and moved forward. But then he eventually ended up leaving in 2020, and now Ken is there, and it is triggering Marquez. Mel arrives, and Trisha says that she got the divorce papers notarized, and Mel asks, "Well, I know you're not going to give them to him here in front of all these people at this family event." And Trisha said, "No, I wouldn't dare do that. No." She was going to do it.
He was going to do it.
She was going to do it.
He was going to do it. I think
That's
she
why
was. TKC.
I see. TKC stupid. Demisio, put TK. Thank you.
What did he say?
No, put it back up. Push us out and put the comment back in.
What did he say?
Oh, baby.
What did he say?
TKC said, D said she's Nene and got her Greg.
I know that's right. If you see me with all bread, that means because I'm financial security. But I do love him though. But that was why. That was a big part. Because I can't be with no man I love.
Amen.
I cannot. But I'm gonna love him even harder when it comes to financial security. Okay. That Hammer was gonna serve him them papers in front of every.
She was.
I don't like her neither.
David said it. Put David's comment up there.
Okay, just let me get that. We'll read David's comment. Hey David, how you been? Good to see you over here.
Hey, David.
What? What do you say? What?
She's being fresh.
What David said?
He didn't say nothing. I said, hey.
Yeah. Let's do it. Mel asked if she's going to tell him today, and she was like, "No, I would never do something like that." Trisha tells Mel that they have been giving him money for 2 years. For what? I don't know. Marquez then comes over and asks how Mel's co-parenting while dealing with triggers. And Mel says, "I too have just met you 5 seconds ago. Why are you asking me about Martell?" But then Mel goes ahead and leans into the mess because she realizes she's smarter than both of them. That's how I put that. And Mel says, "Don't be the trigger." And I was like, "Damn, Mel, that was good. That was good now."
They ain't catch it though.
They ain't catch it because they continue to trigger each other for the rest of that scene. Mel says that Trisha probably is the trigger because of her energy, and Trisha didn't catch that Mel was coming for her. She didn't think that was coming. That boomerang gonna hit her first. Yeah, you are a trigger. You got divorce papers in your back pocket. They have been notarized, and you know he emotional, can't keep it together. He down on his luck, back against the wind, trying to make it no way to win. In the words of Michael Jackson, without a nickel to rub. And you finna start that man papers when he asking y'all for food. You and me, you can pretending not to see their need. A broken man. Like, oh my God, he's the man in the mirror, and you finna like surfing paper.
Yeah.
She was gonna do it. She was gonna do it.
Mm-hmm.
She was gonna do it. Trish says that she has a lot of built-up resentment regarding Marquez, and Mel says, "Well, baby, that sounds like sexual tension." And Marquez says, "Somebody would have a sex, but it wasn't me." I said, "Oh, you are messing me." Okay, call it out. Call it out. Then after that, Ken calls attention, thanking everyone for coming. and he says that he wants to celebrate the parents, him and Latricia, and all the men who take care of their children. And I said to myself, double homicide. Because, hey, did it. From there, Marquez says, hi, I'm the father, as he slowly creeps into the family picture, and then we're off until next week. You guys, let's break it on down. Let's get on out of here like we like to do. Production. Lord Jesus, production know how to, I don't know if you know how to do that yet. Production, you see at the bottom where it says invite with the plus sign and the little man, press in. Don't worry about it. I'll do it. Don't do it. Man, I don't feel like TKC coming for you. Or something that I should have taught you. See, he's gonna get started up with some mess.
Tisha and Marcel wasn't coming to that.
Good. I mean, good. I wouldn't want to come. I would have been like, what y'all invite me to? Don't invite me to this. Don't invite me nothing like this. But Ken, damn, I was supposed to write down. Mel said something in that scene that made me say, aha. Gotcha. Mel said something in the episode. I don't know what scene it was, but Mel said, I'm gonna like stop torturing you or stop like pushing you or something. Something she said. Anyway.
Oh, you talking about to Latricia in the beginning of the scene?
What'd she say?
Yeah, she did. They walked away like like she forgave her. She was like, yeah, it's water under the bridge or something like that.
There's something very specific that clues me into how she's dealing with everybody going one by one. And like
okay, I know what you're talking about now. So what she said was, you didn't cover this. So she was talking about. Sorry.
You keep doing that shit. Why do you keep doing?
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Okay. Because I forgot to talk about it. So Mel was.
Am I not covering it?
Okay, sorry. So Mel was talking about how the girls did Trisha in that part where they were on a trip. And she was like, that's what happened. So she was like, oh, and in her confessional, she was like, so your girls knew this story and put it out there on the table and threw you to the sharks. That's what she said.
That's not a comment.
Oh. Which one is it? You sure?
She did say that. We did skip over that. Yes, they embarrassed Latricia to get at Mel and Latricia.
But she was talking about how she don't deal with them like that no more.
She said something very specific. I'm going to have it for next week's episode. It was something very specific that clued me in to the fact that she miserable and she want everybody to sit beside her while she being miserable.
Mel?
I ain't changing on it. When I say miserable,
I don't know what she said.
Do I think that Mel is miserable in her everyday life? No. She's miserable having to deal with this group of people when they go around scot-free, acting like nothing happens to them when things happen to her. And so now that there are individual life things that are happening to them, all these arrests, all these infidelity rumors, people being broke allegedly, all this kind of stuff, people getting chased down at their place of business. She is sitting, and I feel like she is enjoying it because when it happened to her, maybe they enjoyed it to her. And for my take of things, it's wrong all the way around. Anyway, back to this particular scene. Ken messy as fuck. Ken messy. And the reason why Ken messy is because if you're not thinking about this man and all of the issues are because of what he's causing, he's the one causing the issues, not you. Not perfect Ken. Ken don't do nothing wrong. Muscles don't cause no issue. Then why are you leaving him out of a toast for some children that, yes, you're indubitably helping to raise, but they're not yours?
Right.
So why wouldn't you call him up there with you and say, we're all raising these children together as a family? Like, why would you do that? To me, that's messy as fuck. And for me, all bets are off when it comes to Ken. He is he's messy. Get this camera off of me. Thank you. He's messy. He's real messy. I don't live for him. I don't live Trisha and Marquez, he got to go.
Yeah,
I agree.
all of them is very messy. All three of them. How you gonna leave your kids and your wife behind, but still need money from your wife that you separated from, and money from her man? I like my pride would not allow that for me.
Especially if the money that they've been receiving as far as help has come from his grandfather. I mean, his father. So
Right.
it doesn't, yeah, I agree.
So all of that to me is crazy. Yet, like, but you're triggered, and then Ken triggers him by doing that dumb shit that he pulled at the
Yep.
end of it, and Trisha before that triggering him, and it's just like, and you involved in Mel in this shit. Y'all being messy in front of random people that y'all just met. To me, like, how old are y'all? Y'all got teenage kids. At some point, you got to grow up and do what's best for those kids. And none of them at this point, to me, is doing that. Trisha was about to give them papers to that man at that event. How dare you? Why would you do that? You're just traumatizing your kids if you would have did it.
Mm-hmm.
And you would have been triggering him and starting some bullshit at a party that didn't need to be started. I like all of them are disgusting to me. Like, I don't like adults who behave this way. Like, yeah, it makes for good television, but at the same time, like, what are we doing here? How old are y'all? This is so juvenile. All three of them. And then here go, Ken think he better than I go to therapy. I don't know, sir. What are you telling your therapist? Because your therapist should be telling you how messy of a motherfucker you are. I don't know. They're weird.
I agree hands down with the three of them. They are weird. That's why I wonder if something happened. Did y'all do something? Did y'all have a little fun together? Because it's too weird. Why is it so chaotic? And then why are y'all giving him money? Because I wouldn't. I'm sorry. If you want to be here, you'll find a way to be here as a man. However, you will always be included because you are their father. Ken cannot change him being his father. But some of that comes along with the jealousy of her choosing Ken over him. And when I say that, I'm not saying that in the sense of he left. Yeah, he left, but before he left, Ken was in the picture. He keeps telling us that. So there is this thing already in him anyway. Men, we all have ego issues, but men definitely have that. And it's given something underlying happen. It didn't work out the way that we planned because apparently he's on the back sites of whatever he be doing. And I'm talking about Marquez. So yeah, it's off. It's off. But I don't respect Ken nor his therapy.
For real.
All right, you guys. We're off until the next episode of what is the show? Love and Marriage Huntsville. God, Lee, man. I don't know if we're doing this scene justice because there's just so much to unpack, so many layers to unpack. It's dysfunctional on all levels, and Ken acting like he's Captain Sailorhole is just really old and tired for me. But you can see your friend this way. Ken, thank you. Ken, that Captain Sailorhole shit, it's got to stop. I'm over it. Like, I am cussing. I can't even keep my composure. Like, I am so done with this. I was infuriated this whole episode. Maybe that means it's good because it drove me to the chorus, honey. Yeah. So go ahead and write me on now. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I want to thank our super stickers, LC Charmed, as well as what was the first one? I'm sorry, you guys. I'm new to her.
Always that girl, number one.
Thank you so much for your super stickers and your support. Thank you guys for the new subscribers that we got during this particular episode. I do greatly appreciate it. To TKC, Sean, love, David. Who else is in the group chat, you guys?
Annie Mae Bill,
Give me
David.
that comment from Annie Mae Bill. Let's see what she's saying real quick before we go.
She was just talking about what she knows about the show.
What does she know?
Just I really, this show was about Black couples making money moves and improving Black neighborhoods. Nope, it's another show about creating Black lion men and women that's fighting and sad.
Because I'm not gonna say that, but what I will say is Trisha, Ken, and Marquez all have to go.
Yeah.
Unless Marquez getting paid.
He's not.
Damn, well, there you go.
Yeah, because he needs some money, clearly.
Right. I didn't want to put him out of work, you know what I'm saying? There you go. All right, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We're going to go ahead and hop into Potomac. Dee, thank you so much. You know, people love you having you here. And Tori B, please try to get on my nerves at the next show. Thank you so much.
Bye, you guys.
Where's HR? Where's HR? Love, love, love. Where's HR?
Anyway, until HR get an official contract, it's null and void. Thank you so much, Denisio. You did a great job tonight. We will see you in a few moments on the other thing that we got going on.
When it's for Love and Marriage, Loving Hip Hop. Loving Hip Hop. Real Housewives of Potomac.
That's what you damn did. Real Housewives of Potomac. See y'all in a few. Yeah. Ooh. I'm joking. I'm joking.